Welcome to Sweet Annie's Life. If you are new to this channel, my name is Annie, and this channel deals with a combination of things. It deals with In the Kitchen with Annie, which is what we will be doing today, and a little bit of skin, a little bit of hair, health, tinctures, making tinctures, dealing with lots more. So if you are interested in what I have to offer, it would be a pleasure if you would subscribe to this channel. So today we are gonna make a recipe that I have not made in a long time. And this is because we don't eat it very much in this home, but because it is the season, we are going to be going outside the box and making some childhood things that we haven't made for a long time. So I have a lot in store for you. So today, the recipe that I want to share with you is going to be orange cake. So I am going to be making this from scratch. So I haven't done it for a long time, so just remember, we are both learning, we are both doing this. So look at the ingredients I have here that I will be putting in my orange cake. So I have my KitchenAid mixer here to the side. I'm using this today when I just like this thing. This has lasted me now. This is about 6 years that I had this KitchenAid. And when my marriage didn't work out, the only thing I asked for was this KitchenAid. Okay, so I have what I have here are 3 sticks of butter, melted. Is melted butter. I have 6 eggs that I already cracked. I have my vanilla essence. I have some almond essence that I will be putting in as well. I have my baking soda and my baking powder. I have a little bit of salt. I might not put in too much because my butter is organic and it is salted. I have my sugar, which is, I'm using 2 cups of sugar, and this is cane sugar. And I have 3 cups of flour that I sift, so it is nice and fluffy. And this is the juice from 3 oranges. This is also then the orange skin. And what I normally do is I soak my fruits and my different things in some baking soda to get off whatever is on the outside. So that looks like the gist of my ingredients. Oh, and these are some extracts that I'm trying my hand at, that I'm making for myself that I had. And this is peppermint extract, and this one is cinnamon extract, and I have some coconut extract here. So that should be good. Oh, I'm going to put in a little bit of, this is some spice rum that I made. And don't worry about the fact that it is alcohol. When the cake goes in the oven, that alcohol burns off and it just leaves the flavor. So I am just gonna put my 3 sticks of butter in my KitchenAid. Let me bring it closer here. And yes, I am keeping this because I normally use this butter that is left to just, growing up in Barbados, that's what we did. Just grease the pan with it. So my sticks of butter was left out. So they're at room temperature. They were left out for a couple of hours. And so it's nice and melted, room temperature. I love this. I want to try this butter. It's the other one. Sometimes to me has too much water in it. So okay, we will just leave those there. And what I am going to do is that somebody butter. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mix the butter a little bit to soften it slightly. Then I will add my sugar. All right, so that is nice. I think I will add my sugar to this, and as I said, I didn't use 3 cups because I don't want it too sweet. So this is 2 cups of sugar, and I feel as though it's a lot. I'm not a sugar person, so I always, yeah. Oops. Yeah. So we are just gonna mix our butter and sugar until it is all melted in. Okay, now I am going to add my eggs one at a time. The reason for this is, for some reason, the butter and the eggs don't gel together. I just put some almond essence, a teaspoon of almond essence, and I am going to be putting a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And what that does, I'm going to put a teaspoon of half of the vanilla extract. What that does is cuts the rawness from the eggs. So let's continue to put in our eggs. Okay, oops, 2 went in, but that's okay. Now we are going to add we're going to let that mix a little. Then we are going to add, this is our orange peel. So we're going to add our orange peel to that. And then this is the juice of the oranges. And we're going to add that in as well. I'll put in a little of my, that's a tablespoonful of the spice rum. All right. Next thing I want to do here, I'm going to add my baking soda and my flour together, mix it up. And that is a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of baking soda. So now we are folding in our flour. Okay, it looks as though it is almost finished. So I don't want to mix it too much. So we are going to prepare our pans. I'm not sure if I'm going to need the small one, but just in case. And I spread it, and I'm going to put a little flour in there just to stop it from sticking. I feel like, you know, because I haven't done this in so long. Okay. All right, so our pans are all sprayed, so we are going to put our batter in the pans now. This is the batter looking good. This one, yes, I need this small one. I'm not going to put any flour because this doesn't stick. Yeah, this kitchen is saturated for. Okay. All right, so now we will pop these in the oven, and then we will check them in about half an hour and see how they're going. So if you would come with me to the oven. This pan, when I was younger, I used to suck the excess from the pan, but family, our cakes are all done. So, as I said, this is the first time in a long time that I made them. So what we are going to do now, we are going to see if we can get them out of the pans. They're still warm. So I am going to just turn them out. Awesome. Wow. This is great. Okay, family. Our cakes are all done. And I am going to be tasting the small one for you. I'm not tasting the big one. If you smell the aroma in the kitchen, it reminds me of my home, Barbados. On Christmas Eve, during the Christmas season, you just smell all the cake and the ham and everything baking. So I am going to finish off the video by tasting it. So let's taste this cake. I'm not going to taste the end. Ooh, look at it. It is nice and moist. Oh my gosh. I am so happy with that. So nice and moist. Ooh, it's like sponge. Look at it. And it's warm. You know what? I'm gonna have this with a cup of tea. This is great. And you could taste the flavor of the spiced rum. Obviously, you can't taste any rum because the rum burns off, but just the flavor. And that is Sweet Annie's spice rum. This is good. This is very, very good. So once again, family, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. And if you did, just don't help by eating it. If you did, me a thumbs up, a like, subscribe, and you know what? Share it with your friends. And not only share it with your friends, but try it. I only put 2 cups of sugar in this, so it's not sweet at all. I just love the flavor. I just love the flavor of everything. So, once again, this is Sweet Annie's Life, and this has been In the Kitchen with Annie. And as I always say, continue blessings to you, and I love you all, and continue to let your light shine and spread the love.